Greetings to all of my SEO friends and family. Ralph here with another video. Welcome to my channel. It's called Graph. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. After you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you can be notified whenever I upload new videos. Now, with that being said, let me dive right into this. This is my SEO drunk experience part 2, and I'm so excited to tell this this story, or the part 2 of this story, that I couldn't even wait till I got home. Right, I'm literally, it's what, 5:33, and I'm just getting off from work, and I'm still in the parking lot, still in my car. So with that being said, if you haven't watched the first video, basically I met with a client, or a guy that I sent business to for my bounce house rental website, and he was drunk, right? But he was still functional, and I sent him. He made about $300, so he made some decent amount of money. Well, for him, we closed like 2 or 3 deals, something like that. Anywho, he has a very small inventory of bounce houses. So after speaking with him, and after he just doesn't get it, right? But he did show me a website where he actually rents bounce houses from this guy, and he'll go pick them up and set them up himself, etc., etc. So, long story short, I was already, before he even brought up this guy, I already was like, okay, I'm done with him. Like, it's not going to work. Kind of, sort of will. I get to that. So I ended up calling the guy that he rents his bounce houses from. Now, at first, I felt as if this was unethical. And I was like, I don't know if I should really do it like that. But then I was like, you know what? I sent you free business, and you actually made $300 off of me. You got, two or three. You booked he booked 3 events. So, and he made money that very weekend after, and he has an event booked for the end of this month. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give the guy a call, and I decided to call the guy, and he has a ton of units. I mean, he has it together. Like, I can just tell in conversation with him, he has it together. With this other guy, it was almost like, I hate to say, he's like more of a charity case. Like, I would have had to work with him hand in hand to help build him up, and I don't have time for that. But he has it together. Like I said, the guy that I called, and bam, we worked out a deal within like 2 minutes. I told him what I got going on. I told him I have a website that I utilize to send traffic to local businesses, so on and so forth. He was all for it, and we closed the deal. Sorry if my nose is running, guys. It's freezing cold out here. And we closed the deal. I mean, the conversation couldn't have lasted more than 5 minutes, but we closed the deal in like 2 or 3 minutes. And he has like inventory. I mean, he has it all together. So, with that being said, it's working out. Like, it's working out. So I'm very excited, very happy about that. Not only that, but back to the guy who was drunk. Here's where I'm going to expand my website, right? I'm going to speak to the guy that I'm currently working with, the guy that I just got, because there's some things I don't believe he offers, like mascots, right? And but the other guy, that the drunk guy who I was working with, he does like mascots and face painting. He does those things. So I'm going to call him after I finish making this video. I'm going to call him, and I'm going to explain to him, look, I just can't work with you right now. However, my advice to him, it will be to focus in on what he can do with what he has. And that is the face painting, the mascots, and the DJing, because, to buy a bounce house, brand new, is going to cost you anywhere between $800 to $1,200. So it's like, dude, focus on what you currently have and build that up, and then expand it to your bounce houses, etc., etc. So if the guy that I'm currently working with does not offer DJing, mascots, and any of that other stuff, face painting, I'll try to work with this guy, since he kind of put me onto this lead, and that I closed the deals. I don't even feel as if I need to do that. but I will do it. I'll try to work with him, because he does good work. Like I said, like he's done the DJing and the bounce houses, and he's done the face painting at my church. So, you know, his work is quality, but he can handle those things, right? So I'll try to work with him there. You know, maybe build a landing page, run some ads, and just see what happens. Well, not anytime soon, at least, because I'm gonna be focusing on the client that I do have. But yeah, so it's the one thing I'll say from this: if you're doing a presentation, the one thing you should get from this, if you're at a presentation and the client just doesn't get it, or, you know, the client is just, you know, drunk, or if the client just not, you know, follow basically what I'm saying, just get through the entire presentation, because you never know what will happen. In other words, build relationships. Never, like, I'm done with the guy here on the bounce house level, but as far as renting out bounce houses, but as far as just establishing a relationship, networking with people, keep those relationships and those pipelines open. Never close them, because you never know where your next blessing could come from. So this was an opportunity. It worked out kind of weirdly, but, you know, it is what it is. So, you know, this is Ralph. See you in my next video.